If approved, a recent settlement with the National Association of Realtors could have big impacts on the housing market. In tonight's special report, Bola Badibo spoke with those in the real estate industry about what those changes could mean.
If this settlement gets agreed upon, the seller now has the ability to say, no, we don't want to offer any commission to the buyer's agent. And so now that cost will now get put onto the buyer, potentially out of pocket at the closing table in order to purchase their home to pay for their cost of using an agent.
If this becomes the case, it's an added barrier for potential and first-time home buyers. A lack of inventory and high interest rates already contribute to the challenge.
Given that, they're going to have to absorb this cost, do you think that potentially home prices could go down?
I would say leaning towards no, because the issue we have with home prices and not the prices, it's a lack of inventory.
If home prices do come down, then you might see buyers, or you probably see buyers start to bid home prices up because of that fact, which then also will impact potentially what they have to pay or what they will pay their buyer's agent.
From a seller's perspective, real estate agent Austin Buskell says they'll be unwilling to reduce the price if, for example, they see their neighbor is successful in selling their home at the same rate. Sellers may also want to pocket the money for the purchase of their next home. Mortgage broker and owner of Hilltop Home Loans in Bend points out a misconception about the new potential guidelines.
Suddenly, buyer's agents just don't need to get paid, or buyers need to compensate the buyer's agent completely, and that's never been the case. And in fact, the ruling didn't even say that. It just says it can't be listed on the MLS.
With this change, real estate agent Alexandria Bolden explains what kind of dialogue would take place.
What they're talking about moving forward is, say I'm representing a buyer, I would call the listing agent, say, hey, are you going to be providing any sort of buyer agent commission? They'll say yes or no. They'll tell me what they've already discussed with their seller.
From there, discussion with the buyer would cover the purchase offer, home inspection contingencies, closing date, closing costs, and more. Buyers will also be required to sign buyer representation agreements to use an agent, which is a legally binding agreement detailing services, agency relationship, and compensation.
It's going to really encourage agents to sit down with their buyers, explain the process, start to finish, of how to purchase a home with that particular agent, how that particular agent is going to get paid.
In Bend, Bola Badibo, News Channel 21.
Tonight we want to know how you feel about this. Do you think changes will bring house prices up or down? To weigh in, head over to our web poll on the KTVZ.com homepage, or you can scan the QR code you see on your screen. That'll take you directly to our online web poll.